Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and my Lethal Builder run. This is right after the previous episode, but I've just switched characters. I've switched to Darla, one of my new recruits, and she's a pharmacologist, which is kind of a valuable specialty, so I'm going to be trying not to get her killed. I've just switched her to a new Army issue backpack that looks pretty good on her, actually, but I haven't filled her up with too many things because my goal today is to do some scavenging. I got some advice from one of my viewers that I should take advantage of the fact that this is an upgraded outpost, which is capable of firing off, of having landmines, basically, to defend it against nearby zombies. So if I turn on those landmines, it'll make the area immediately around the outpost safer, which means this is a good opportunity for me to go and scavenge. So I've been fighting plague hearts and stuff for a little while, so maybe we'll do an episode where I'm not trying to kill a plague heart. I don't know, unless I get into a weird mood. And instead, just go out there and do some scavenging with one of my newer characters. Oh, really? Oh! There's some kind of little invisible stump. I was trying to hit those screamers with my door, and then some weird little stump. Oh my gosh. And now we got this going on. Okay, seriously, I went super low ambition with this episode, and it's already a disaster. I'm already here doing this for some reason. Now, yeah, so just watch this character get killed because oh wait, that's her weapon with the break on it. So I've just attracted the neighborhood. Hi. Oh my gosh. Seriously, how stupid can this get? Wow. Of course there's a zombie behind me. Why wouldn't there be a zombie behind me? I'm actually realizing how little of the lethal zone I've actually played with freshly recruited characters. Like, because I brought, like, when I first settled here, I brought in a bunch of legacy characters that I'd already leveled up like crazy at another difficulty level. And okay, let me heal. And then I've done things like recruit from my pool, recruit from my legacy pool, and I've recruited Red Talon soldiers. But I keep grabbing characters who are overqualified. I can't believe I did this. This is so stupid. Here's my screenshot for the thumbnail. Like, this is off to a great start. Okay. So I mean, I guess we got to use the unstuck command, and I've got enough fuel to pay that off. But holy crap. This is so silly. Okay, so AeryTwitch was pointing out, because I was remarking earlier on the fact that for some reason, my character, I've got a million Army issue backpacks, and I've held on to them, and I couldn't remember why. AeryTwitch points out that Army issue backpacks are actually lighter than other 8-slot backpacks. And so that probably the reason I kept them was because I vaguely in the back of my head was aware that those are special backpacks that are more valuable than normal backpacks. Now, I did actually just mulch some of them into parts, but not all of them. So I've still retained enough of them that they're still valuable. So, okay. All right, so I'm headed down to this area. I want to get fairly close and then trigger the mines, mostly just because I want to see the results of the mines. Okay, I'm getting close-ish now. Let's stop here. Now, I don't actually remember what the area effect of the mines is. Is it just the safe area around the outpost, or is it bigger or smaller than that? Well, here's how we're going to find out. This is my fuel outpost. So we'll go find my fuel outpost here. We're going to fire off these defenses. I'm going to make it mines. Okay, so the mines are now there for 3 hours. So now we're going to get... Okay, so clearly these guys not affected by the mines. But somebody's going to be. Now, I want to go straight to my outpost now. There's some guys up there. Oh, some bloaters. Cool. I want to go straight to my outpost. Oh, okay. Somebody's hitting him now. Who's hitting him? Who's hitting him? Come on. I wonder if I can get those bloaters' attention. Hey, bloaters. Hey, buddies. Now, some of them might just immediately kill themselves because they're so excited to see me. Oh, there's somebody hitting a mine. Yes! That's awesome. We got the bloaters. Okay. So they were just on the edge of the mines. I only had to attract them a short distance to get them to hit the mines. And apparently the music was just here because the bloaters were nearby. It went away as soon as those bloaters died. Okay, so, yeah, this place is in pretty... oh, wait. The reason I came here was because I've got a bunch of rucksacks. And you know what you can do with rucksacks after Update 36? You can drop them off at Outposts. Now, it's a little more time-consuming. You can't just do it from the trunk, which was actually a suggestion at one point, that letting people sort of drop rucksacks off with their trunk. The way you can at home. But at home, it depends on you parking in a very specific place. And to be consistent, I think it probably would have required us to do something very similar with Outposts, but that means placing specific places at Outposts everywhere. So... Now, I don't know if that was part of Wushu's thinking, because I wasn't in on any of those discussions. But I'm guessing they might have had something to do with it. Okay, so we've dropped this stuff off. So now, okay, there are a lot of zombies around. But for the next 3 hours, as long as I can keep running back to where my outpost is, I can take care of business. So, hey guys. Ha ha ha! Oh, look at these guys go. Now, ferals react differently to being on fire than other zombies. Do we have any... Oh, yeah, there's a feral out there. Let's go find that feral real quick and see if we can tempt it to come to town, because I would love to see exactly how the feral reacts to getting hit by one of these mines. There he is. Oh, it's a bunch of them. It's a bunch. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I missed it. I was too desperate to get away. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I'm sad now. I didn't actually catch them on camera, but I mean, they did die. In fact, I wonder if they special cased it. Like, because, you know, the other zombies, they're setting off the explosion and setting the zombie on fire, and then the zombie dies of the fire. But because ferals don't die of fire, I wonder if they just explicitly special cased it and just killed the feral outright. I don't know. But, anyway, we're here for a reason. We are here to scavenge the crap out of this place. So that's what we're going to do. I can still hear it going on in the background. Oh, yeah, we haven't scavenged from this guy at all. I remembered this time not to drop anything out of the plague heart, because that is currently a bug. They do have a fix in the works for it, and so I think we can expect some kind of hot fix. What am I doing? I can do this at the outpost. Some kind of hot fix sometime in the future that will fix that problem, where the entire looting system basically breaks if you drop something on the floor out of a plague heart. Ooh, I've actually got a toolkit here that I should put in the back of the car, so I'm going to do that. I'm making as much noise as I possibly can because I actually kind of want to attract zombies to my position. Hey, kids. Hey, zombies. They wandered in just a little bit too soon. Hey, come here. Yeah, I got something for you. Oh, shoot. Oh, hey there, Pro Big Fish. Thanks for joining the chat for the first time. It's good to see you. So Orthouse says that he hopes that in State of Decay 3 there's some kind of radio call you can do to bring yourself a follower from out in the field, rather than needing to go back to base and find someone in person in order to get one. Good suggestion. I don't really answer questions about or suggestions about State of Decay 3, but there you go. So Orthouse says that ferals can get dead from fire, just not jugs. I was under the impression they couldn't, but I think so. When you set a feral on fire, it does that sort of stop, drop, and roll maneuver, doesn't it? And doesn't it sort of recover from the fire? But are you saying that, like, if you just keep hitting them with fire, they will eventually die? I guess the pyro launcher. I know that you're a big fan of the pyro launcher, Orthouse. I imagine that maybe the pyro launcher specifically will damage ferals enough to kill them. Maybe by repeatedly setting them on fire and but not giving them time to recover. I'm not sure how that works. So yeah, I'm just out here making all the noise I can. Oh, what's going on, man? This is the best way to scavenge. AeryTwitch, I think it was you that suggested this. This was a good suggestion. Ooh, that's more materials than we have in storage. Really? I'm up at 37 materials. Okay, so if I have, I can do fire safe storage if I have water. Well, it turns out I do have water, don't I? It's just not turned on right now. Let's turn on the water. And then we can upgrade to fire safe storage. However, it's just ammo and fuel. So not actually helping that much. Oh, but it costs materials. So I was able to at least go through some of the materials. Wait, did I? I didn't empty out my own inventory. I was at least able to go through some of the materials so we didn't lose any. Yeah, so AeryTwitch says that, yeah, they'll actually go so far as to turn on the landmines and not even bring any weapons. Just have a completely empty backpack. Nope. Ah! So yeah, AeryTwitch will sometimes come in here with just a completely empty backpack, nothing in their hands, and just basically let the mines take care of the zombies. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to taunt again. Hey, zombies, come here. Oh, come here. I got something for you. Oh, hey, free plague sample. Nice. I mean, not free. I paid for the mines, but, you know. So there's that food rucksack. So yeah, now that I'm kind of spreading out the resources that I've got Outpost for, I'm no longer just, like, focusing entirely on food. That means that I do need to find more food rucksacks. Ooh, fancy bullets. Love those. What else? And just that periodic explosion sound is so fun. Like, it's so comforting. Knowing that things I don't like are getting killed around me. Aww. Okay, fine. Run some stuff back home. So, Coalition points out that we still have some bets going on my survival. And I think I'm making it a little bit less fun for the bettors because I'm no longer taking massive risks. Like, last session, I was going after a plague heart, which was extremely risky. Exposed me to a lot of danger. It was probably fun to bet on. This time, I'm not doing that. And this is probably a little less fun for the bettors. But that doesn't mean I won't by the end of the episode. You know, once I've scavenged this place, maybe I will go and see if this character can handle a plague heart. Or, maybe more smartly, I could go back and grab Flores again. Because I don't know exactly how long a character has to rest before they're able to come back out and, you know, get back to business. But if scavenging like this gives Flores enough time to rest up. Oh no, I've attracted zombies. Whatever will I do? Oh no! Bunch of zombies setting off the mines. Oh man, another search crash. I'm in such danger. All right. Fill up again. Hey there, TSG. Thanks for joining us. So TSG asks, is there a way to play earlier builds of State of Decay 2 by removing some updates? So have you been running into like our out-of-memory errors, our little freeze that crept into update 36? Because I can see wanting to do that. I'm not aware of a way to do that either on Xbox or on if you're playing on Steam. I don't think there's a way to just consciously roll back to a previous update. Wushu is aware of the problems though, and is working on a fix. So if you're having frustrating issues right now, particularly with the game freezing, hold on. I think that there is going to be probably a fix for that sort of thing coming fairly soon. Oh, so TSG says no. I just wanted to play early versions of the game just for fun. Well, in that case. There's one way that I've seen that people have used to play archaic versions of State of Decay 2. And that's by buying a physical copy of the game and refusing to update it. And so you can get, so that way you can get the absolute original version of State of Decay. But that's only one particular past version. It's not like all of them. That may not be what you're looking for, but that is what I saw Brian Menard, for instance, do a series like that, which was pretty fun to see. It was fun to see how many features even as someone who was there, like I was there for every step of this process, right? Well, not a lot of the recent steps, but the early steps I was there for. I forget sometimes how much we added. Like sometimes I forget that heavy weapons were not always a part of the game. Sometimes I forget that sidearms were a pretty late addition to the game. So I guess I can just run this back. I'm right here. But yeah, so that's the only way I know how. That would be interesting if any of those platforms did offer the ability to roll back updates automatically. Though I imagine there could be situations where maybe a developer would not want that. Like, would be like, hey, we have older, embarrassing versions of the game that actually we don't want people to just be looking at all the time. I could see people feeling like maybe we want to have the kind of control that would make it difficult for people to just go back and look at our stuff in the less in its less best light. All right. So as I'm getting further and further away, it's getting, the whole... Oh, never mind. Ah! Oh, gosh, I'm on fire now. Okay, so I guess the boundary is around here. Ah! Okay, I was thinking about, like, yeah, so it must be the safe area boundary. Like, they don't hit it immediately the moment they cross it, but they can be mined, basically, anytime once they cross that line. So I'm straying outside of it just a little bit right now, but I'm not that far away. So we had a couple of gas tanks to search. Anything else? Oh yeah, this right here. Another rucksack. Okay. Yeah. So Sorted Relic 56 says, works well for me. I have 3 discs, 4 boxes, and 6 to 8 different versions of State of Decay on EXT. Okay, I think that there might be a typo in there where I don't understand exactly what you're saying, but it sounds like you're maintaining multiple versions of State of Decay. Something like that, which sounds like an amazing amount of commitment. Oh, external hard drives. Oh, that's what he was saying. Okay, that makes sense. So, wow. So you've actually installed State of Decay on multiple hard drives, updated it to different degrees, and then kept it. Really? So that's funny. Like, as someone was... Oh, hello. Oh, look at these guys. Ah! Nope. Oh! There he went. I am just incapable of catching a feral's death on camera. I'm not sure why. Come here, everybody. Yeah, that's right. All y'all come down here. You too, Juggernaut. What's your deal, buddy? Hey. Yeah, I'm over here. There we go. Another one? Come here, buddy. That's right. Oh. Look at that. All right. So yeah, I'm not getting into a lot of trouble when it comes to like personal danger, but hopefully these shenanigans are still visually entertaining. Okay, so we've scavenged everything from here. What time is it? Okay, I've got about 20 minutes left before I need to go. And it's getting kind of dark. I'm thinking, how do I want to spend the rest of this episode? There's still a lot of scavenging that I could do, but it's outside the reach of the mines, so it's a little less exciting. This is just normal scavenging, right? Which maybe that's more exciting, actually. I'm just hearing it all in the background. Okay, so got a few different hearts around. Maybe for the ending of this episode, and also to make La Coalición's bets a little bit more exciting, maybe we should switch back to Flores. Re-equip Flores with a lot of her favorite equipment, and go after a plague heart again. So let's grab some Willy Pete's. Let's grab one of these guys. Let's grab one of this and some of that. And I don't know, is that enough stuff? Maybe one of these, just in case. For just for the one plague heart. I mean, how bad could it be, right? Let's just cut to me being killed. There. Okay, we got all the guns in the world. We couldn't possibly be more ready for this. Oh, wait. Oh. Well, we could be a little bit more ready if we have more gas in our car. So let's do that. Orthouse is wanting to suggest a loadout. Make any suggestion you want. I mean, I'm kind of ready to go with whatever I usually bring with Flores. But if you want to suggest something, go ahead. Maybe if I don't do it right now, I could try to do it in a future playthrough. The Coalition is making a wild guess that Orthouse is about to recommend the Pyro Launcher, because that is a favorite. So this is going to be one of these nighttime Plague Heart sessions. Where when my character gets killed, I end up struggling to make it visible in the YouTube short that I put out about it. Okay, so Tartan Mart here is our destination. Before we go in, clear out a few of the obvious guys. Here's somebody getting close behind me. Yep. Oh, everybody's here. Oh, I was like, why can't I auto-target that character? It's because they're behind a door. Okay, got it. Well, we've woken up the plague heart. Might as well kill it now. Can I get it down before zombies get in here with me? Sounds like no. Oh wait, what was that? I just heard a familiar noise. I'm just gonna... So there are some noises that the little guys will make that remind me of a feral. Okay, yeah, so sometimes I can't quite tell if I've correctly identified a feral. In this case, I think I have. But luckily, I've got a spiky car, so the feral's taken care of. Now, oh, actually, you know what? There. I knew I was pretty close. Actually, let's set it on fire while we're at it. Is it going to go down another level? There we go. We took it down another level. Well, you know what? Why don't we just finish the job from up here? Cheesed the crap out of that heart. Oh, but I still got these guys to deal with. All right. Well. I guess we'll bite the bullet. Or maybe they will. Anybody else? There are so many of these guys. Okay, I think I actually did bring some energy to me, so I don't actually have to be running out of stamina to the degree that I am. All right, that was a lot of ammunition that I just spent. But it got the job done. I didn't even really have to do that, right? Like, I'm getting cocky at this point. I could have led them away and then driven off, which was a more lethal zone type thing to do. I think I'm starting to get a little bit weird and maybe not careful enough. Okay, it's still a bunch of zombies around here. Okay, technically we've cleared this place out now. Technically is the best way to clear things out. So we'll grab what we can. It seems valuable. But we're gonna have to come back later to do a proper scavenging. I guess I could drop a few more things in here. I didn't drop off the rucksack because I'm assuming there... Well, actually, I'm not sure. There might be a second rucksack in here. If there is, then I probably should have put the rucksack in the car. But if there's not a second rucksack in here, or if I'm not going to find it... I did find it. Okay, fine. So I guess I am putting this rucksack in the trunk. Yeah, let's get out the gas tank, I guess. Yeah, because I've got a spot in my inventory that can only hold a rucksack, it's wasteful for me to not have a rucksack in that slot. Oh my gosh! It's wasteful for me not to have a rucksack in that slot if I'm trying to carry back as much stuff as I possibly can. So, all right. I guess we're carrying 3 rucksacks back. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is a really nice convenience store. Okay, can't carry that. Okay, so there's a few things I can't carry no matter what. Yep, we've used up all our space. So, it's time to go home. Is it time to go home? Or is it time to just go back to my nearby outpost? My lovely, beautiful outpost that I've created that is in the opposite direction that I'm driving. So Coalition asks, is it true about there being Starbucks everywhere in Seattle? Yeah, pretty much. It is probably one of our most common chain food places in the area. There used to actually, back before, downtown took a bunch of hits from the pandemic and people no longer sort of working there as much, we used to actually have 2 Starbucks in, basically equidistance from the office in opposite directions. And so just depending on which bus stop I got off at, I might actually have breakfast at 2 different Starbucks on my way into the office. And so, yeah, they were very, very close together. Sometimes there will be, Starbucks on opposite corners of an intersection because, there's enough people who want to get Starbucks in the morning that it's actually more convenient to serve them at 2 different stores that you can access from different roads than to try to cram them all into one store. Well, looks like I don't need most of this stuff anymore. At least not for the moment. That, I think I actually want to put back in the car. So I love that the mines are still going. I hope that I forget about the mines by next episode, so I come back in here and just get really confused about all these distant explosions. Okay, I think that's it. I think we have dropped off all of our stuff, and she's not tired yet, so maybe she should be the star of the next episode. I don't know. But let me see what I have missed in the chat. Probably a lot. Oh, it looks like we had a couple of first-time chatters come in, actually, in the last few minutes. So, Faruko964, welcome to the chat. Wait a minute. No, you're just an ad. Oh, and Amoy is an ad, too. Both of you are ads. I'm disappointed, you bots. I mean, not that I'm prejudiced against robots or anything. We welcome everyone in my chat, but also ad bots are just as bad as ad people. I don't want ads. Coalición is trying to ban them now. So, okay, fine. Don't be new, exciting, first-time people to meet. I've already met some new people. I don't need you. I've got Pro Big Fish 564, who's a new person I hadn't met before. Urias I met last time. So I got new people. I don't need you bots to be people. I don't need you to be my friends. It's all right. So yeah. No one my suggested that there might even be Starbucks inside Starbucks at some point. So we do have Starbucks that are like inside our grocery stores and stuff like that. Like we'll have a grocery store that has a Starbucks kiosk or a Starbucks corner built into the grocery store. It is sort of just seen as like, because there's also a lot of fancy coffee shops and stuff like that's actually like fancy coffee is a big thing in Seattle. And so Starbucks are kind of just sort of considered like the baseline. Like it's good to have a Starbucks around. So you've got your bare minimum coffee and pastry situation covered. But then a lot of people will sort of seek out something a little fancier than Starbucks. But just, so Starbucks ends up being sort of the thing that is, squirreled into grocery stores and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, so I just got the notification for the meeting that I'm coming up on, so I should actually do a little bit of preparation and stuff before that meeting, so we should probably wrap this up. But, Coalición, did we get a resolution to the bet? Did I already catch that? Because we are wrapping up. I do want to see if somebody won. Somebody won the bet. He is on it. Okay, so let's chat just a little bit longer, and I will see how the bet turned out. Prediction result is none of the above. So who actually predicted that I would get neither killed nor infected nor blow my car up? Let's see the details. So it looks like Dr. Manhattan. Is Dr. Manhattan the winner? Yeah, Dr. Manhattan 003 is our winner, who gets a bunch of channel points. Who gets 6,000 channel points for guessing that I would have none of the above happen to me. So awesome. Congratulations. All right, okay, so now we're going to get out of here. So, subscribe button, all of that nonsense. And, yeah, I'm going to go to my meeting, and then I'm going to go home. I'm going to say hi to my in-laws and hug my kids and all that good stuff that you do after work. So, thanks for coming along on this with me, and I'll see you here next week. And also tomorrow. And also next week.